And welcome back to Music Free Gaming. I hope you're having a fabulous day this very fine Thursday. And you know what? Let's just get into it. We're going to be in Create Mod. And I am going to be trying to make pizza. No, so here's the deal. I have the beginnings of a pizza shop and a pasta shop. Okay? Episode 42, you know it. You know it. How you doing, Snoopers? But yeah, so I'm going to be automating the heck out of this, but now I need to actually get the automation in place. So that's going to be fun, right? Fun is the word. Fun is absolutely the word. Yes, it's the episode of life, the universe, and everything, I think. Let's go and just take this downstairs with me here. All right. All right, so step one, we are going to get some belts. Oh, you know what? I probably am going to want some smart chutes as well, but we'll deal with that in a moment, I'm sure. All right, so let's see now. Where's my wrench? There it is. All right. So I think what I want to do is I want to start this little, you know, I can fly. I do have a jetpack. Jetpacks are cool. All right. So, sure. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go this way. That'll come out. Now, here's where things are going to be fun. And I mean that in a probably not fun sort of way. Smart shoes are dumb waiters. Well, you know what? We don't like to talk that way about our wait staff. Yes, many of them can't add or count, but we really want them to, you know, feel better about themselves. You know. Oh, what am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I am. You're about to make dinner. Fair. That is very fair. Go make some dinner. Dinner is good. I had dinner. It was delicious. I had manicotti and salad, and where the heck did I put my... Did I leave it down here? I did leave it down here. Oh, I'm out of chutes. Let's go make some chutes. Because, you know, I'm going to need a bunch of them, I think. Right. Especially if I want to make a smart chute. That also uses a chute. And brass sheets. Do I have brass sheets? I do have, like, 6. We're going to need more than that. We're going to need a lot more than that. So, let's smash out some sheets and maybe do something else. Like, make chutes. Okay. So I thought I heard something going on. And it's okay. Yeah, manicotti is tasty. I really shouldn't eat it because, you know, I have a heart and I want it to continue to function. But it's so good. All right. So let's see. We got that going. Oh, right. I need some iron sheets. Grab a couple of those. All right. And shoots. There we go. Twill serve. All right. Good enough. All right. Let's get our sheets. All right. Great. So let's go get some pizza. Oh, I can actually go for some pizza. Other than the fact I had manicotti and it was delicious. Pizza also sounds good. On the plus side, my long personal nightmare is over. I finally found out about the jobs I interviewed for. So that's the good news is that process is over. The bad news is I didn't get either of them. So that kind of sucks. But at least I don't have to stress about waiting for responses anymore. So that's good. All right. So this is going to come under here. You know what? I have a crafting table here, right? I do. Cool. Good. So that should live down here somewhere. All right. So, actually, you know what? I think I want this to go this way now that I think about it. All right. Yeah, I think I want this to come out like, come back here. Yeah, it was disappointing. I knew when I found out who one of the other people interviewing for one of the positions was, it's like, yep, I'm definitely not getting that one because I know her because we're coworkers and she is a much better fit for that. I was hoping the one for the position that I'm currently the interim, I thought I had a better chance at that. Apparently not. I guess it was close, but oh, you know what? I might have to lower this down a little bit. I do like the idea of coming under the train bed, but yeah, I'm going to need some more room. So let's go ahead and move this down. So yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm not going to lie, but okay, we'll bring this way. But at least I don't have the stress of waiting anymore. That's been sort of that's been a little bit of a pain, All right, so disco is there in there. So I'm still trying to figure out my feelings on this whole thing. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm not, and I can't say I'm happy about the whole situation, to be fair. Yeah. And that's the thing. I don't know that I'm necessarily upset that I didn't get it. Right? So it's strange. I think I want to handle this a little differently. Let's see. I have a chest. Let's see. Do I have a barrel? I might not. I used a lot of barrels the other day. So I may just have to craft some. Oh, I still have sand in my inventory. Yeah, so I was realizing one of the things I want to do here for the floor is going to involve green concrete. And I realized I don't have that much green dye. So I set up a quick and dirty cactus farm yesterday. Like really pure vanilla cactus farm. Nothing crazy. It's like, I'm going to need this. What am I doing? I don't know. Oh, right. I was looking for a barrel. Sorry. I had confusion. But yeah, I'm... You know what? Just give me the barrels. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I'm still working through my feelings a little bit on this whole process, but you're not wrong. The idea of not having to stress about some of this stuff is, I'm kind of okay with that, I guess. All right. So what I'm going to need here is I'm going to set up something similar to the sandwich shop because I've got a lot of processing that needs to happen. Okay. And that's going to involve lots of different machinery. And I think we're going to run this machinery this way. So, yeah. Now, do I have tunnels? Oh, I do have some tunnels. Perfect. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to start with some tunnels. All right. Now this will probably extend, but let's see now. We need the things. So, yeah. So, and I'll be the first to admit, feelings are weird And I don't know that I understand what my feelings are right now. But, on the plus side, I was talking to my boss today as he was telling me, oh, by the way, you didn't get this. It's like, great. But he says, you know what? It's okay. Go ahead and take tomorrow off if you want. And, so you have time to process and do whatever you need. It's like, I don't know that I need that time. On the other hand, it would be kind of nice to have the day off. So, I could maybe figure out something there. All right. So let's talk about things that have to happen here. All right. So let's start with the sauce. Sauce takes two things. It takes tomatoes and it takes bowls. Okay. If I want to make tomato sauce, I have to put the sauce in a bowl, which means I'm going to have to strip the logs and, no, I don't think I can. I was hoping that I could just, bowl is not spelled with an A. Oh, bowl of apple ice cream? Yummy. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to have to set up mechanical crafters for that mess. Okay. All right. That's a thing. All right. So I think what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to rig this in a couple of ways. So let's start with this one. And I think what's going to end up happening here is I think I'm going to, just like I did with the sandwich shop, I think I'm going to end up building a loop for all sorts of things. So we'll deal with that. But we have lots of things here we've got to sort out. So let's start with the logs. The logs are going to have to come through here, and I'm going to need a... Actually, what am I going to need? I'm going to need to turn those into planks. So planks, obviously I can strip, or I can run stripped logs across the mechanical saw and get planks. And I actually get 6 planks per log, which is a good thing. That's weird. Cutting signs and stuff gives you planks? Heh, strange. All right. So yeah, I think we're going to have to set up a saw here. All right. Which again, I don't think I have in my inventory, so let's head back to the storage because I think I've got some back here in the storage. We're definitely going to need that and stuff, but yeah, I'm now the thing is, I've enjoyed some of the management stuff I've had to do here. Okay, there's saws, excellent. Probably just the one. So that's not going to need any of that stuff, I think. So we'll need a mixer. All right, probably we're going to need more mixers, so we'll probably end up crafting a bunch of those over there. But yeah, so yeah, the idea that, hey, maybe I'm missing out on a bunch of stress and stuff, I kind of feel that a little bit. So, all right. So let's see now. So this will be wood coming out. And I think let's actually strip this back here just a little bit. I do want a little bit of room, but I want to back this up to about there. Okay. Now the saw. This old saw, he played one. He gets placed right there and done. Yeah, that's not going to work, which is fine. All right. I'm going to, this can't connect to this, I think, is what my deal is here. All right. Now, hey, please to go right there. Okay. Yeah, I hope so. I hope they hired a good person. You know, my wife took it hard. Okay. She's like, well, maybe he won't last long. It's like, I hope the guy they got was amazing and I don't have any issues with him. Right. So, you know, there's that. All right. So yeah, I'm hoping. All right, so what we're going to have here is logs and then other logs. We have stripped logs and regular logs, and they're going to come here and become stripped logs or become planks. So that's going to be great. This, I think the way this is going to have to work. Plop, 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 like so. Right? All right. Yay. Okay. That should make the drill work. Yeah. Yeah, because the thing with the drill is it has to spin the opposite direction of the belts. It's weird. We should get that. That'll be fine. All right. And then I happen to have, I know I've got some wool on me. I do have a little bit of brass. Okay. All right, so I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to make up some of those. Okay. It's all right. We got a stream joke incoming. Let's see. All right, stream joke. I was fired from the keyboard factory yesterday. I wasn't putting in enough shifts. That one actually wasn't bad. I could live with that one. Right. Oh, I was coming over here and crafting some at least one attribute filter. Okay, we'll deal with the rest here in a minute. But attribute filter is a thing. It makes things. All right, so basically this would be any log. Okay, and then do I happen to have, I don't know that it's going to make any difference, but I've got some stripped logs here. I guess technically it doesn't matter. I can pull it from REI, but that just is logs. All right, cool. I can go with that. So basically, if you are a log, you come out of there. All right, next. Oh, you know what would be really cool here? Crafters. Mechanical crafters. I have those. Right, Timmy? I don't know who Timmy is, but I bet he knows if I have crafters. Gotta watch out for Timmy. You know, he'll turn around and suddenly he'll find out that he's drained your bank account and bought into some meme coin. It's, can't trust Timmy. There's a reason he ended up down the well, you know. It's only because he bought off search and rescue that they got him out again. But you know, you gotta watch out for poor Timmy over there. Okay, so all right, so next thing we're gonna need is some of these guys. So let's get a, oops, hang on. One of these. Okay. Cool. So we're going to need another one of those. And now we're going to get crafter. 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 Oh, you know what I'm going to need here too is a thing. All right. So that goes that way. This goes that way. This one goes. Are you? Yes. Okay, it went up. And that one's going to go that way. All right. And all of these get melded together. Wonderful. All right. So next thing I'm going to need is stuff. So that's going to go there. And that's going to go there. And this is going to go kind of sort of like so, except with a belt. Keep your pants on with the right size belt. That'll keep your pants on. Oh, the other thing I need now is it's a crafter slot cover. Okay. Which means I need some of these. Okay. Basically what this does is it says, hey, you had to rig some weird shape for your thing. Don't put anything in this slot. So all of the planks are going to come through here and get turned into bowls. All right, so this is how this is going to work. Okay, that's wonderful. Let's grab another one of these attribute filters. And this attribute filter is basically going to be planks. All right. This guy's going to be planks. Ta-da! Congratulations on planking. Turns out planking is supposed to be good for you. I don't know. I wouldn't know because I have not planked in my life. But I don't even walk planks. I mean, admittedly, I am also not a pirate, so that might have something to do with it. But, you know, so you gotta be careful with these things. All right, so we are going to have bowls come out this way. Logs and planks will come out this way and get circled around, which is wonderful. Okay. The next thing we have today is going to be foods. All right, so we got, okay, tomatoes. All right, this is going to be a little bit funky. So again, tomato sauce, I have to put the tomatoes into a bowl. And it's 2 tomatoes per bowl to make sauce. So that's a thing I'm going to have to figure out. Now, the pasta side also needs sauce. So I will be making a fair amount of this. The question is, how do I want to make this happen? And the short answer is I'm not entirely sure. Right? Because, again, sauce. Right? If I want tomato sauce, I take 2 tomatoes and a bowl and mix the sucker in a basin. Okay? It has to be in a basin. So, this is fine, I guess. So the question is, oh, sorry, my eyes, I felt like I had something in my eye. Oh, speaking of having something in your eye, you are awesome and amazing. Also, you can get awesome and amazing merch at musicfreegaming.com. Check it out. Anyway, with that awkward segue out of the way, and seriously, has anyone been on a segue and not been awkward? No, I think awkwardness just comes with segues. Okay? It's just part and parcel to the whole segue gig. It's just general awkwardness. Okay. So, what if... All right, so I can't set a filter on that, but what I could do... Or I can set a filter. Filters are easy. I can't set a... can't set a quantity on that, but maybe that's okay. All right, so what if now Oh, how do I want to do this? I think. All right, so I'm going to need a basin, which I don't have, but I think I just craft it with andesite alloy. So, cool. All right. So, basin. I believe in basin. All right, so if I put a basin here, and, oh, do I have a... yes, of course I have a mixer. I just brought it with me. All right. Mixer goes there. All right, that should be okay. Hey, Carp, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope your day is going well. Yep. All caps. Oh no, we're all gonna complain loudly. No. Oh, man. All right. So this will stop here. I do need a thing. I guess I can do a one dealy bob there. Now, right. So the idea is we'll get bowls or something down one side. We'll get tomatoes down the other. And this is going to be great. Let's see. I think I might actually have some of those items right here in this happy little box. I do. Okay, I don't have any bowls, but, you know, that's fine. Right, I have planks, though. Right? I didn't turn them... Did I turn them all into barrels? I might have turned them all into barrels. Are they all barrels? Yeah, they're all barrels. No, there they are. Okay. Cool. Actually, let's just bring this downstairs with me, too. All right. That goes there, and this goes here, and we are definitely doing things. You're eating pizza right now. Oh, just got done. You ate pizza, and it was, I'm hopefully amazing and delicious. Better than my flying. Not that that's hard, but, you know. Okay. Tomato. Also, let's craft up a bowl. All right. And a bowl is going to go there. Sweet. Now, did I have some tomato soup in here? Or tomato, I didn't, but I can craft one real quick. Let's craft up a... Oh no, I must mix. Well, that's just silliness. All right, let's go. Let's mix. I tend to avoid mixers, you know, because I don't like people. But, you know, it's... All right. That joke was supposed to be funny. It wasn't. And that's okay. All right, so that goes in there. That goes in there. That mixes up real quick, and there we go. To murder Shirsh. Let's see. What else we got going on now? We got ourselves pizza, maybe eventually. But anyway, so yeah, so my troubles are troubles, but at least so I was talking to my wife about it today, you know, when I got home from work. It's like, okay, nope, I didn't get the gig. But you know, the reality is it's not like we're going to be starving on the street because I didn't get the job. I have a job, you know. So it's like, all right. I just didn't get the promotion. Now, the money would have been helpful. I'm not going to lie. I could definitely use the cash. But At least that part of it's not too bad. Okay, so now we've got sauce. All right, so now we're going to have some fun things here. So we're going to need the slicer. So first off, obviously, cheese needs to get sliced. Okay. Pasta. If I want raw pasta, I get to slice dough, right? Okay, so wheat dough is going to have to go through this too. Okay, so we're definitely going to get on the slicer train here. I don't think I have a slicer. I mean, I think I had a slicer and then I used it. So first things first. Uno slicer, por favor. Grab one of those. And, yep, I study Spanish. How can you tell? Oh, I have the worst Spanish accent ever. Okay. All right, so next, this is going to come out this way. I'll go it that way, sure. Belt. All right. That'll go there. This comes out this way. I do have one more of these, so we'll have to, yeah, we'll have to deal with that as well. But so cheese is going to come out this way and be fed into the slicer. Cheese and other things. So we'll figure out the other things here in a bit, but I have no idea how I'm going to power any of this, by the way. I'm just slapping stuff down and hope I don't have to tear out this train track, because that would be awkward. Awkward is cool. I'm awkward. How are you? If I had to, I could probably come off this side too, so we'll figure this action out. It'll be great. All right. The other thing I'm going to need here is I am going to have to feed stuff into this. Like, I'm going to have to add knives and stuff to this thing. So what I might need to do is let's just add a manhole. Okay. It's a little silly, but we're going to do it. We'll just add a manhole right there. Okay. Cool. So I could just drop knives in and it should be fine. Yeah, because I've had it on good authority. You should just randomly drop knives down manholes. There's nothing bad that could possibly happen to you or anybody else if you do that. So yeah, that's totally how. Don't do that. I can't even get through it. Don't do that. That's just stupid. I've seen some stupid things in my life because I pay attention to politics. Don't put knives down manholes. Anyway. All right, so knives are going to go there. So we're going to slice some things. Now. The next thing we're going to have to deal with is going to get a little messy. All right, actually, let's get ourselves a thing here. And by a thing, I mean a filter. Green wool. This is going to be a regular filter. So we'll just get some of this action. So that can go in there. All right. So we'll grab some nuggets. All right. Rain gutter. Cool. Filter. All right, so some things that are going to come through here. We're going to need cheese. Blocko cheese is going to have to come through here. Pork chops are going to have to come through here. Raw pork chops are going to have to come through here. Because raw pork chops become bacon, right? Does that make sense? Okay. Which we're definitely going to have. Let's see. Onion, I think. Onion. If I want diced onions, yeah, we slice regular onions. That, strangely enough, makes sense. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to slice up some onions. Let's check our menu board here. All right. Pizza. So if I want a mushroom pizza, okay, I don't even have to slice the mushrooms. Okay, so that's great. It's just a whole mushroom. So yippee skippy, my friends. Yippee skippy, I say. All right. So we got shrooms, man. So I don't have to slice those. Sausage, on the other hand, is okay. Slicing a sausage patty to get breakfast sausage. Okay. Because yeah, that's yeah, sausage meat becomes sausage patty, right? And then you slice the sausage patty. Okay, so we are going to need sausage patty. And this is a cooked sausage patty to become sausage links. Okay. Now, I don't know who's making their sausage out here, but honestly, I kind of think, well, I guess maybe the patties are not the way to go. All right, but the way this is going to work is we're going to have a smasher, right? So I'm going to need one of these guys. You know, I might have set this up the wrong way. Just saying. I might be pushing into this area a little bit too much. All right, no, it's absolutely fine. We're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Anyway, slicer dicer goes there, and it's cheese and that stuff. And what else? Okay, mushrooms doesn't happen. So if I look at, oh, let's look at sausage meat. That's just the raw thing, so I don't have to slice those. The beef, pork chop, and chicken. Okay, so that's going to be great. And then check the fish pizza. Raw fish pizza. Okay, I could actually cook fish. So cod or salmon I could cook. All right. And honestly, I have no idea which of those I'm actually going to end up putting on these pizzas because I don't have a fish farm yet. So, yay. Let's see. So, slicer. Tropical fish. Cod. Raw cod. Great. And salmon. Raw salmon. Okay. And I believe I have to put the cooked fish on the pizza, right? If I have a fish pizza, and we'll worry about that in a minute, but a fish pizza is, yeah, cooked bits and bobs here. Yeah, okay. Cooked stuff. Okay, that's fair. That's perfectly fair. I'm all for not poisoning people, so you know, I'm weird like that. Okay. So that's all of our sliceables that are going to come down this way. Also, I am going to need a smart chute, which I do have a couple of them. One of them is going to come under here, but I think it's maybe not. Maybe not. We'll think about that in a minute. Okay, so Right, so I'm going to need a campfire. That's why it's called campfire. Uh-oh. I sense another stream joke. Okay. Come on, Riley, you can do it. All right. Stream joke. Where do sheep go to get their haircut? The Baba shop. You know, some of these jokes are good. And then there's that one. Okay, what are we doing? Oh yes, I was making campfire. Campfire requires logs, which I have. And I think I've got all of the campfire goodies. So, yep. Campfire goes here. Or, well, I mean, it'll go somewhere. Okay. Belt goes there. Campfire. I might end up moving some of these things around just to make things work a little nicer. It's bad. Bad. Speaking of things that are bad, have you seen the cool new cows that are coming and the fireflies that are coming in the snapshots? Those actually look cool. I had to chuckle a little bit about the fireflies. And not in a, oh, those are really cute sort of way, in a mocking, everyone was upset because fireflies didn't show up in the update with frogs. And now they're here, and in a way I think that works really well. And it's like, take that, firefly lovers who got upset because they weren't in the frog update. Ha! Look at that, we've got them. Yes. Yes, it's very cool. So last week, 2 weeks ago, Mojang in an update introduced two new types of pigs, a hot pig and a cold pig. Okay. And this on Wednesday, yesterday, they've released a hot cow and a cold cow. So the cold cow is like what is it? They call it a Highland cow. So it's all like shaggy with little horns. And then the hot cow is, I'm not going to make that joke. I'm not going to make that joke. I'm not going to make that joke. The hot cow is like a longhorn. Okay. They also changed the model for regular cows. So now their noses stick out. Instead of having a face that looks like they smashed into the wall too many times. Yeah. So yeah, that's fun. Okay. So yeah, it was exciting. Propellers. I'm gonna need probably not 9 of them, but we'll get actually, I take that back. I probably am going to need 9 of them. Okay. We'll worry about that in a little bit. All right, next, let's talk about fans. And I'm not talking about OnlyFans because that is a shop that could exist on my world with all of the fans. But no, we're talking about these type of fans, which will go kind of sort of that way, except facing down probably. Heck, that's not where that goes. Yeah, sadly, they don't seem to. They don't seem to, which is a little unfortunate, I suppose. All right, so that's going to go there. I'm going to have to put a little stoppy dealy bob on that, but let's actually just craft up another handful of tunnels because I'm going to need them. All right, so that's going to be brass ingots, and it's going to be kelp and some of that stuff. All right. Yeah, so let's grab... Okay, I'm Apparently crafting all of them. That's actually probably about what I'm going to need anyway. But yeah, so so that's really cool. Also, let's craft macaroni and cheese. Sadly, I don't think macaroni and cheese is craftable in this pack, but now I have to look. Nope. Mock and cheese will be really, really fast. Really fast. Attribute filter. All right, so this is going to be... Let's just grab some cooked bacon here. This is going to be... Oh, no, actually, let's grab raw bacon. That's better. This can be smelted. Not. All right. So, yeah, anything that can... Whoa, hi, I live here now. Right, so that's going to go there, and then we'll stick a... Okay. All right, so now if it can't be smoked, it will be... I hope I did. Did I say smoked? Or did I say smelted? Let's just trash that. Can be eaten. Can be smoked. There we go. Cool. Nice. So that will go... there we go. I can set a filter. All right. So we're going to have things that can be smelted here. And so that's going to be... Or things that can be smoked. So this is going to be... another attribute. Or another filter. This old man, he played Minecraft. He knows how to make filters. When you click on things and you click on other things, then you get the things on things. All right, filter. All right, so we're going to need bacon. And then at some point... Oh, no. Okay. Let's look at our sausage for a minute. All right, so sausage meat you get by smashing those three meats together in a thing, okay? You could also run them through a mixer. Okay, which is fine, but I'm going to smash, I think. That was some good rhyming. Cine, he liked to scream at us. Probably he means no harm. It's very, very short on charm. Anyway. Okay, sausage patties. Smash the sausage meat into sausage patties, and then I could cook the sausage patties. Okay. Twill serve. I can pick things up. Oh, okay, sausage patty. Raw sausage patty. Hi, sausage patty. Sausage patty is like peppermint patties, perhaps slightly saltier friend. Your children have not seen The Princess Bride? Even though they say they will hate it. You know, okay, my wife has never seen The Princess Bride, okay? Or no, she's seen it. I take that back. She's seen The Princess Bride. She does not like The Princess Bride. And I kind of wonder where I went wrong. On the other hand, my kids like it. So, you know, at least I got that part right. All right, so we're going to cook all of those things. All right, let's see what else I'm going to need. Okay, I'm also going to need to set up the smashificator, so we'll get that stuff out. You know, I was supremely disappointed in the book for The Princess Bride. What about ROUSs? Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. Anyway, okay, so what else is on the list? Fish, bacon. I think we've got all of that stuff. Sausage and stuff. Okay. Mushrooms. So yeah, the last thing I need to do is actually make the sausage. So let's get... I'm going to have to craft up another basin. Yeah, no, it's my wife either doesn't like fun or doesn't like fairy tales. And I think it's the latter. No, in all seriousness, fairy tales are not her jam. So I get that. I'm going to need a block of iron. All right, can I make a smashy? Yes, one mechanical press. All right. But heck, she didn't even really like fantasy all that much until I introduced her to Lord of the Rings. And that was sort of a funny story. So, of course, the Lord of the Rings movies came out in the theaters, and they were the bomb, right? They were fabulous. So, Fellowship of the Ring came out, and I was very excited because I like Lord of the Rings, right? This is why I now have a map of Middle-earth hanging up on my wall, right? And let's see. Oh, this needs to go into a basin, which will go like here. You know, I said I may have to reorder these a little bit. Anyway, so she I go to see Fellowship of the Ring in the theaters, okay? And of course it was amazing, and I come home and I'm all excited about it. Well, a few months later, it shows up in the video store because video rental places were still a thing at the time. And even though I knew I was buying it, and in fact, I might have even known at that point that my mom was buying me the extended edition set of Fellowship of the Ring, I had to rent the theatrical release of Fellowship of the Ring because I had to watch it again. It was really good. I like it, right? You have the Lord of the Ring music in here. Of course you do. It's really good music. Anyway, so here I am. I'm watching Fellowship of the Ring, right? And my wife keeps peeking over. Like, what's going on? What's going on? After about half an hour, she gave up and she came and watched the movie. And at that point, she was hooked. And she's been sort of into light fantasy and stuff ever since. All right, so we're going to need another attribute filter, or another item filter here. And yes, she has since then read the books, read my copy of The Lord of the Rings, which are up here, you know. I was telling your kids the other day about how Netflix used to work. Oh, yeah, when they had to mail DVDs back and forth. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's see. So to get sausage meat, we have to smash... Okay. So raw sausage... Actually, raw sausage can just go through the slicer. Huh. We don't have to smash that. Okay. So... All right, that might... So yeah, I may want to move this. All right, so hang on. Let's talk sausage. So sausage meat comes from either smashing those three things together or putting them through a mixer. Okay, that's fine. A raw sausage patty comes from either cutting up sausage meat or smashing said sausage meat. You know, I have a cutter. I have a cutter system right here. So what if I just took... It is sausage meat, right? It's a sausage patty, or a raw sausage patty. Yeah, cut sausage meat into a raw sausage patty. Okay. So that's fine. And then a raw sausage patty, which I think I already have here. Yes, becomes that. So, oh man, you know, half the movies I ended up watching as a kid were because of rental stores. So when I was young, it was just me and my dad for a long time, and we'd go grocery shopping. And so we'd go to King Soopers and we would do our grocery shopping. But on the way out, King Soopers had a little video section. And it wasn't big, right? There was enough for about 4 or 5 racks of whatever VHS that they had. And Dad and I would go through and we'd see what was available on the shelves. And sometimes we'd find really weird ones. I think that's how we found Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Which I love Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, right? Which this should surprise nobody.
Be excellent to each other.
You know, there's a reason I sign off all of my content with that, because, you know, we also found some real stinkers, but yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm going to need to move this out. 1. Okay, I think this will make sense. Yeah, so if I do it this way. Oh yeah, so video rental stores, man. My sisters and I, you know, hit the rental stores. You know, my mom would say, okay, everyone gets to pick a movie. And so the 3 of us would get together and we would rent movies. Or my mom would rent the movie and, you know, we would all sit and decide what we were going to watch. But, you know, that's, all right, so that's going to go that way. All right, so I think, all right, so I think I'm going to cut that guy there and that guy there. All right. Oh, actually, I do need this to go out 1 more. Take that back. That'll go up there. All right. And yeah, I need to do the same thing here. Oops. Oh, do I don't have, I have like 1 more thing of kelp. Like, I have 1 more kelp leaf here somewhere. Do I actually still have kelp somewhere? I think, oh yes, I do. There's kelp. All right. Ah, yes, the joys of video stores, man. And decide filters or funnels. Yeah, that's the word. I know the words. I know words. All right, so there, and there. All right, with block and block. All right. Okay. Wonderful. So, okay. So I'm going to need some raw meat to go here. This machine is bleeding this way a little further than I was expecting. Maybe I should have taken it that way. That's okay. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'll just have something smaller on the other side. But yeah. the idea that you would have to, actually, the idea that you could go to a website and then they would mail you a DVD that you could then watch for or keep for however long you wanted it and then send back and, you know, and that you didn't have to go to a store to get it. That was just crazy talk. All right, so, okay, let's get sausage meat here for a sec. I need beef, I need pork chops, and I need chicken. All right, let's go see if I have those in my storage. Otherwise, we'll go raid the meat farm. Oh, man. That was disruptive, right? It's why Blockbuster went out of business. That, and it turns out you don't get to charge rewind fees on a DVD. All right. Pork chop. Gotcha. Chicken. Oh, I don't have raw steak? You know, somewhere there's about to become a very, very sad cow. Let's see. Where would I find a sad cow? In the Nether. The Nether is the place to find sad cows. Absolutely a place to find sad. See? Look at this sad cow. Okay. I am admittedly just collecting animals up on the Nether roof. It's a thing. Well, I mean, look at this Nether chicken. He may look like a regular chicken, but he's seen some things. This chicken has totally seen some things. All right. Let's get back over here into the pizza thing. All right. Oh, and then... then we're going to have to figure out how to do stuff. So, all right. All right. So this is not birch logs. Pork chop and beef and chicken. Okay. So those will all come in, end up in the mixer, which I do not have made up. Or no, it's not a mixer. It's a smashy thing. Hello, smashy thing. Okay. Smashy thing. Okay. And thus maketh the sausage. Ooh. Thunderstorms. Every once in a while, you know, my kids are like, what would we do without Google? And mom and I are, their mom and I are like, well, we could tell you. Yeah, my wife and I was like, yeah, we lived pre-Google. All right. Pizza dough. Oh, pizza dough has to go through the smashy too, but without a basin. I also have to make up the salt dough, which is, yeah, special breed of fun. Right. You know, I am just going to have to tear out under here too. What is wrong with me? Seriously, there's something wrong with my life choices today. Cause what the hey, man? I absolutely should have built this going this way. I still can, but now I'm invested, and you know, I believe in the sunk cost fallacy, and also I'm gonna need space there. So, all right, let's do the thing. Do the thing with the thing and make the things. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Pizza. Pizza. Yeah, so I'm going to have to do... I'm going to have to make salt dough. I'm going to have to make... I don't have to make regular dough, but I am going to have to cut pasta, which I think I've already done. Okay. This doesn't have to go this far. I'm going to go ahead and let it go this far. Okay. All right, and looky, I have dark spots. Should probably see a doctor for those. All right, also, I don't need these carrots, but we'll go ahead and stick them in a box. That one specifically. All right. Okay, so we're now... That's mixing things. Great. All right, so that's sausaging. All right, so I'm going to need another smasher for the dough, but how do I make salt dough? Oh, flour. Right. Okay. Because I need wheat. Okay. Or I throw it all in this way. I think I can mix it in a basin. We're okay. Yeah. Powdered eggs. Oh, you slice a fried egg. We are not doing that. We're not milling fried eggs. We are not crushing fried eggs. We are just going to use eggs. Or not. Maybe just water. I don't know. Stuff. We're going to do things. And I am totally eating this whole area for pizza, apparently. All right. No, it's fine. Don't notice. Great. All right. So, great. So we're gonna have to come out this way a little bit more. This way a little. This way. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's take that out. Starting to run out of space here. This could be a problem. Not necessarily a huge problem, but definitely a problem. Okay. So let's start with the... Let's start with the dough. Because... Or let's start with the pizza dough smashificator. All right. That will go that way. And then I'm going to have to... Okay. Oh, yeah. No, this is going to make so much sense. All right. I need to make a mechanical press. So, which iron block and the shafty dealy bob I do not have, or shaft I have, I mean the casing I don't have. Okay. Casing, grab those. I've got shafts already. Grab the iron block. Okay. And let us... There we go. Mechanical press. Yay! All right. So, right. So that'll... Okay. So that'll go kind of like so. And then this will be... Oh, do I have salt dough? Maybe I still have some salt dough. Nope, I have pizza dough. That's like the same thing, except not. I can't, unfortunately, like take the pizza dough and squish it all back together and make salt dough. So, great. Right. So if I want to make salt dough, All right, I just have to mix all of this stuff together. Salt and wheat and eggs. All right. Let's go make some. Salt and wheat and eggs. They exist for people with legs, but only when you fly up anew and then you do something that rhymes with new. Okay, that didn't make any sense at all, and I'm kind of okay with that. All right. Salts. Wheat. Look, fried eggs. Not at all what I'm looking for. I might have some eggs over here. I do. Haha. Eggs. All right. So let's make some salt dough. Salt dough? Salt dough. All right, good, because I'm going to need to use that to set a filter or 2 or 3. Okay. Oh, we got it. Oh, you know we got it. All the its that we got. All right, so salt dough will come under here into the smashy smashy to make pizza dough. Okay, great. Oh, so now I have to deal with making the salt dough. Which again, I can mix flour, which means I've got to grind that, which means I'm going to need a millstone. And this is fine. All right, so cool. All right. Let's see. I haven't made a millstone for a while. How do we do this? Okay, gear and stone dealy bob. Okay. Gear and don't need those for the moment. Do I have andesite should work. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Millstone will go roughly there. Again, I may end up moving some of this stuff around, but that's wow. Okay. No, we're good. This is all gonna be fine. We're gonna be great. We're going to sleep. Sleeping. Okay. All right, so cool. So this is going to come here. This is going to need to be wheat. Go with there. Okay, so then that will. Oh, right. I'm out of dried kelp. That's a problem. Fortunately, I happen to have lots of dried kelp. So much dried kelp, in fact. You would not believe the amount of dried kelp I have. And that's not even counting what I have stashed here in my little place here. Sounds like a creeper got loose. Hate it when that happens. Okay. All right. Kelp is good. All right. So we'll need some of that. And you know what? I have some andesite over here because or andesite alloy, I should say. All right. All right. So now I'm going to need a couple of andesite funnels. right. All right. This is gonna be a thing, I think. All right. Andesite funnel goes there. Andesite funnel goes there. Wheat will get milled and become flour. Okie schmoky. Okay, so then salt dough. Salt dough. We're gonna have to mix up our flour and our salt and some water. Okay. So I think this is actually only going to need one more. Let's go that way. Okay. And I am going to have to put a break in this line, which is fine. We'll come down here. I have to put a break in the line because I'm going to have to put, I'm going to have to get some water pumped up into it. So I'll do that from underneath. Okay. So this, my friends, is a long freaking pipeline here of stuff. All right. Oh, basin. Hello, basin. Oh, that's the other thing I have to make is meatballs. Fortunately, I think meatballs, it's slicing and smoking, so I'll add those to the appropriate things. All right, so there? Yeah, I think so. I don't have a pump on me at the moment, but we'll set a pipe there. That might work better anyway, so we'll worry about that in a little bit. Okay, and this goes there. All right, and then that goes here, actually to there. And stop me if you've heard this one before. Put a block right there. All right. Actually, don't stop me because I can't stop. I can't. You'll never stop me. I will, in fact, make all of this pizza, and it will be delicious. All right. So what I'm going to need here is wheat flour, which I'm almost positive I do not have on me. Okay. Ah. Okay, so, great. Well, that's fine. I don't have salt because I used it. I only got one salt because that made sense. That's fine. I have salt. I'll go grind some flour real quick. It'll be a thing. We'll have a grand old time. So many things are going to be happening here. You're just going to love it, I think, perhaps, possibly. All right, food. Let's grab some salt. Okay. Might as well grab some more because I'm going to need to filter it. Do I have flour? I've got wheat dough, milk powder. That's not the same thing. All right, let's go grind some flour. This will go quickly. All right. Wheat flour. Wonderful. Okay. All right, now fortunately, we'll be able to deal with the water pump fairly easily. It's just a matter of getting everything else in place. So, wheat flour and salt. And then water will get down here. I need a mixer. And we should be okay. I mean, saw how well that worked out for Microsoft, right? So, yeah, we should be fine. Will that joke ever get old? Yes. Has it already? Probably. Am I going to stop making it? No. Not even a little bit. All right, so mixer. Okay, so mixer. Step one, I need a whisk, which I... Sheets? Oh, I used up all my iron sheets. Well, all right, fine. I'll go get more iron sheets. That's fine. It's fine. I know where they're kept. Also, I'm going to eat a sandwich. All right. Iron sheets. All right. So, mixer. Those, and then if I want to craft one of these, I need those things, which I don't have on me, so that's fine. Ooh, some glow light over there. It's good because I'm going to need some, so that'll be lovely. All right, good. I may steal some dough off that line too in a little bit, but that's a problem for future me. Let's get the stuff. So I don't need the brass. Don't need the sheets for the moment. The nuggets. I do need casing and I think a shaft. Or maybe it's a cog. Okay. Mixer. Yay! All right, so the mixer will go there. Yeah, I may have to move some things around. But I've got some room on the belts, so I could slide some of this stuff around. Should be okay. In fact, what I might even do is turn this around, just put the mixer over here, because I do have to get a cog feeding that, and I don't really have space to do it. Actually, hang on a sec. Let's take this for a moment. Oh, I could come in from underneath. That's an idea. I like that idea. I'm happy to be part of it. Oops. Goes there. It's going to take out. Go and take that out. Okay. Because I could put this right there. That goes there. And then I could power it from underneath. Okay. That is really simple. Okay. You know, I have a lot of machines here. This is going to require some crazy power. And I think I want to do this one with windmills. So, yeah, it's going to be great. All right. Oh, I must have just reset the thing. Because I broke the belt, so it resets the filters on the dealy bobs here. All right. Yeah, let's hit split. Don't have to force anything. All right. So we'll deal with the pizza stuff. All right, what's the last thing I have to worry about here? Pizza-wise. I think that's it. I've got the crust. Right, so I've got the pizza dough. I've got sauce, cheese, all of the toppings. All right, so what do I need to worry about on the pasta side? Sauce, bowls, and pasta. And whatever the topping is. Right, so if I take raw pasta, oops, hang on, let's search for pasta instead. Pasta. Raw pasta becomes regular pasta if you cook it with water. Okay, so this is going to require fire. Okay. So also, because this is a mixer here too anyway, let's turn this around. We need another basin. Yeah. All right. All right, so what I'm going to have to do here, so basically here's where I'm running into a chance for some synergy. I need to do making the dough requires water, okay? But so does cooking pasta. So what I'm going to do here is let's move this. Okay. That'll go there. This was salt, I think. Which I put away because why would I need it again? Okay. No. No. That's not how this works. Somebody doesn't like pasta, and I don't know what's wrong with them. Okay, so that's going to go this way. That'll come out like that. This will go out like so. This will come here. Oops. Like that. And like... Hi. Hi, how are you? Okay, so that's going to go this way. This will rotate, spin out like that. And then this one actually is going to have to stop right there, actually. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter which one stops here, just one of them has to. Okay, and then we take another basin right there. All right, now. Hi, could you like... I think this guy's just a whiner. Look at him, he's on fire and he's just whining about it. You know, just because I'm not on fire doesn't mean that he should be complaining about it. Okay. Right. So now, next. I am starting to hit the length of this line, I think. So that's going to be fun. Anyway. Okay, so where's my pipe? Pipe there. Okay, so those are both going to be connected to a pump that's going to be bringing up water. This guy goes there. That goes that way. Take another bit like that, and that goes this way. And this one, it's going to be raw pasta, which I don't have. All right, let's snag a little wheat dough. And, oh, maybe I have pasta. Let's just double check real quick before I go through all the motions. I do not. All right, cool. Let's get some wheat dough and make pasta. Fortunately, there's a lot of wheat dough, like right here. Okay. All right, let's head into the workshop, which is right through here, and we'll make some pasta. All right. Maybe not the most sanitary of industrial kitchens, but actually, just in case I need. I'm gonna grab 2. Okay. All right. So none of those actually cook with water, so all right, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll deal with that problem later. In the meantime, let's get over here. Now, let's see. Let's see. So I need to do raw pasta is going in here. Okay. Okay, salt wheat, that makes our salt stuff. All right, so that mixer goes there. I need it's another mixer, right? To make pasta. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I made up another thing, so okay. Cool. All right. Let's make a whisk. And make probably don't have the, I need at least one of a casing, right? All right, so let's probably, given the way that looks, let's grab a mixer. Ah, there it is. Mechanical mixer. Perfect. All right. Yes, this makes all the sense. Now, oh. I have to cook this, which means it needs heat. Awesome. Cool. Right. No, this will make sense. All right, so I need a blaze burner. I doubt I have. Oh, I actually have 36 of them. I was gonna say I doubt I have one, but it turns out I do. All right, so blaze burner is gonna have to go there, which means a deployer is gonna have to feed this thing. I mean, I suppose I could do it with a mechanical arm too, but I now have one last problem, and that's fuel. So I'm gonna figure out how I want to fuel this thing. I suppose it's just one. I guess I could take a mechanical arm and truck in. Oh, I'd have to truck in lava. Oh, that would be messy. I am already bringing in wood, which I could smelt for charcoal. Right, because I've got this guy, right, for the mechanical saw. I could take some of those logs and siphon off a couple of them. Natural gas. You know, from the sausage and onion pizza, we could probably power this thing, you know, without any additional, just harness the natural gas from the pizza. Or the people who eat the pizza. Okay. Okay. It's doable. Not on that side, because I've got that thing going. Right. Right. Because if I Yeah, because that's going to need 2 inputs. This is, obviously I have to bring water in, but I have to cook it, which means that that has to be under there. Um, all right. Do I have one more? Okay, I've got a couple more. All right, good. Because I think I'm also going to need a, hey, I'm not any of these continue on type lines. I'm also going to like just hop up and down here because of reasons. Okay. That's a problem. That's actually it's a problem, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem actually. So what I want to do is actually maybe back this up a little bit. All right. So if I come this way, put a I could just put a chute here, honestly. That would be fine. Well, actually, I'd have to block it off so that stuff doesn't break. Okay, no, this will work out fine. So I'll just use a smart chute. Right, so I can take a smart chute, which I have right there. That will come right down here. Okay. And this thing is going to take charcoal. I may not have any on me. Which, you know, again, should be all that surprising to nobody at all, really. Okay, I'm also going to have to make another fan, but that's okay, I think. See if I have one. Oh, I do have one. Cool. Right, so I could put another fan, like, right here. Well, right on top of that, actually. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, okay. So then this will drop out down into something, something, so I can something. Okay, let's get some charcoal. I'm hoping this makes sense. Believe me, I am not convinced of any of the sense of any of this. I thought this was going to be a nice, simple job, you know, get in, get out, get done. But not so much. Okay, charcoal. Let's try this again, this time by putting the thing actually in my inventory. All right, so all right. So that this will take charcoal. And then this guy, oh, I'm going to need another. Oh, I need another thing. Okay. And where's the wool? There it is. Yep. Gonna need another brass filter. So that's a list filter. Brass filter. Go. Okay, and then this is any sort of log, really. So actually, it's any sort of log that burns. Okay. Burny logs will come over here. Okay. So basically what will end up happening is some logs will come through here and get cut into things. And some will get pulled over here and cooked. Right, this isn't going to be a problem at all. All right, so this will go down here. Let's grab a barrel just because I want a little bit of storage here, and then okay. Do I have a depot? I don't think so. I do not, but okay. Not overly surprising. It's not something I would normally keep around with me. It's just, for some reason, I remember seeing it recently and thinking, oh, I have one of those. Cool. All right. So let's now craft a depot. All right. Now, this will make all sorts of sense. So that'll go there, and that goes there. So the way this works, okay, so let me walk you through this machine because it's actually kind of clever. Yeah, all right. So the idea is logs will come out of here. I'll get this fan going. We'll have some lava here. It'll smelt our logs into charcoal. That's the word I'm looking for. That'll get sucked down into this happy little barrel, right? And then this will put out one charcoal at a time onto this, right? So if I open that, it'll just put one charcoal out at a time. Okay. Now what I'll do is I will take a mechanical arm here that will pick up from this and feed that. Okay. So that's how I'm going to heat the water to cook pasta. Is I'm going to use a mechanical arm just to coal fire my pasta cooker there. All right. Now, I do have a couple of other things that have to come here in the slicer. So let's talk meatballs for a minute. So large meatballs are ground beef. Ground beef comes through the slicer, becomes large meatballs, and then small meatballs are come by doing those. So, oh, and the raw ones obviously have to get cooked into large meatballs. Okay. So, let's come over here to our cooker. And this is going to need to cook raw meatballs. Okay? Great. Our slicer, that'll be this. Oh, that's a press. This guy right here is going to have to slice. Right, so if I want a meatball, it's going to have to slice. Oh, ground beef, which is, okay, raw beef to minced beef to lots of things. Okay. So, raw beef. Okay. Oink. To, not that. Minced beef. Just hang on. Gotta be looking at the right thing. Raw beef to, and minced beef, and meat is spelled with an A, and then large meatballs. Okay. Because again, let's walk backwards through this. Small meatballs are sliced from large meatballs. Large meatballs are smoked from raw ones. Raw ones are cut from ground beef. Ground beef is cut from from the patties. So let's be sure I've got ground beef here. as well. Okay? So we're going to ground beef. Nope. Minced beef, meatballs. Okay. I think that will cover all of our slicing needs. I left my bed down here. Cool. So y'all with me so far? We okay with Oh man, oh man, oh man. All right, you know what I could do actually is take this area and just build a big windmill back in this field, like a couple of big windmills, and maybe make it a park or something, and that will power all of this. And maybe I could tap that to power a couple of other things. Okay, that could be fine. And if I need to, I could even hook up a steam engine, but you can get a lot of power if you've got a large enough windmill. And if I build a big, tall windmill right here, I think that'll look really cool and provide the power I need. Okay, so. All right, so what do I have left? Not a lot, I suppose. I think I'm kind of sort of okay. I mean, at least I'm getting the getting all of the basic mechanisms in place. I'm almost certainly going to have to do some other things, but okay. And then this is everything else will come down through here. Okay. Cool. So this will all come this way, and then I can loop it around, and we can... Because obviously I've got a lot of stuff that's going to have to loop through here. So... All right, which is totally fine, I guess. All right. All right, so this belt will go this way. I think I might have to extend off that way to do stuff. Oh, do I not have? Guess I don't. Sure. Let's grab some of that. Grab some of my lights, some brass. I might be running low on brass. That would kind of suck. All right. This is, I'll tell you, this is a big honking project. I was not expecting this to be quite this large, I gotta say. All right, so this will slide out this way. All right, and then this will, I think what I'll do now is I'm going to loop this. I'm trying to figure out now where I want to put the storage for all of the completed goods. Okay? Because that's a thing we're going to have to sort out. Okay? Okay, run that all the way across just to be sure everything is okie dokie. Okay. All right. So something is definitely going to... Oh, that will... This one will have to change direction, which is perfectly fine. Hi. I would like to put some things away, please. Thank you. Right. So what I'm going to need here is a... Oh, am I out of those? I must be out of those. Yep, totally out of those. Cool. Let's craft up some gearboxes. All right. So I'm going to need at least one gearbox here. Okay. So that this is going in the opposite direction. Right. So one's going to have to go this way. All of those are going to go that way. And then this is going to happen over there somewhere. Do I have a... Oh, we do have a hand crank here. Cool. So assuming this is all going the right way, which is an interesting assumption. Oh. Cool. It's overstressed. Thanks, guys. All right. Oh, yeah. Right, because it's cranking that and that. None of the rest of the stuff is part of this whole cranking process, so. Yeah, okay. Cool. So I may have to move some things around and spin some things around and all this other stuff too. But down here, this guy I can solve with a vertical gearbox. So let's just get that in place now before I forget. All right. All right, so that was cool. So the grind wheel is set. This is set. That needs to get lava'd up, which will be a thing that will happen. Okay. Which is totally fine. I'm just going to, hop up and down a few times. It'll be great. Right. I don't think I have a copper casing on me. No, I don't. That's fine. I'll pick one up just because I want to encase this. That way it's a solid block so that everything will stop here and won't try to jump off the belt. Okay. All right. So yeah, so this is going to be fine. It's going to be totally fine. So yeah, so it's basically the train will drop stuff off here. It'll drop down onto this belt. The belt will run everything output. It'll output this way, assuming the belts are going the right direction. It's important. It'll run everything this way. This brass tunnel, which makes it so cool, is it will just start spewing things out wherever it is they need to go. Okay, so they'll just start dropping through each of these as they need to. Okay, and if one of these gets full, it'll just send it down the next one, or we'll back up over here or something like that. Okay, so this whole mess, it looks complicated, right? You look at this, it's like, oh yeah, that's complicated. It's really just a bunch of small machines. Okay. We just have ourselves a mechanical saw here, which, you know what? Do I have a trapdoor? I do have a trapdoor. I don't like getting sliced into little bitty pieces, so I'm just going to slap that trapdoor on top of that saw so I don't get sliced into little bitty pieces. All right, so I did say planks on this, right? I did nothing on this one. Cool. That's awesome. This should be Minecraft planks. Or Minecraft planks. There we go. All right, good. That will keep things going nicely. All right, so that all goes out this way. Yeah. All right. So the fun here is these guys are going to have to come down to belts that will pick out all of the storage and stuff. All of the storage, all of the ingredients that will actually come up to be part of these machines. Okay. I talked about it on Tuesday. The idea is I'm just going to throw up one of all of these things, right? The dough, the sauce, the cheese, and each of the toppings. Those will all come out here somehow. Okay? I haven't figured out how yet. but they will. The pizza dough. Oh, hey, I don't have to smash it here. I'm going to smash it down there. Which means I don't actually need this thing. Okay. So I actually have an extra line here. Because I decided I was going to do the pizza smashy up top. Okay, that... Okay, that may make things a little bit easier, or it may not. Let's just block that for now. Okay. So I've got an extra line if I need it. I forgot. I was going to do the dough smashy up on the top. Okay. No, good. I'm glad I checked that, because otherwise things would have gotten really funny. Yeah, so the salt dough is going to come in here, get smashed into a pizza crust. Then we sauce it, cheese it, put on the toppings, cook it, which I need a case fan behind that. Yeah, cook it, slice it into slices, and then the slices come out over here. Right. Okay. All right, so let's stick that there, and this is going to actually face that way. All right. Cool. And hopefully that's not going to be too bad to do. All right. And hopefully the this gate will stop it. Otherwise I may have to put in a glass window or something there, but I don't remember if that's going to actually stop the wind. If not, it's going to get really hot in front of this oven. Okay. All right, now let's get up here. Because these all, I've got to do the same thing. Okay. And what was that? Oh, bowls. Turns out I need to do this here too. Right. All right. So far, so good, right? We're good so far, I hope. Wow. It's, was not expecting it to take this long, but, you know, here we are. Switch. All right, so got to open all that. So, yeah, so... Ack! I'm falling, and I can't get up. All right. All right. I think this will be okay. We got all of this stuff up here. Dough, pasta, all that stuff, right? This goes through, cooks, and ends up coming out into that or something. Okay. We'll deal with those here in a little bit, but all right. So yeah, if I need to, I've got all of the space over here. So I can make that happen, and I think. Okay, and I think I have to do the same thing over here. So let's see. Let's get some of those. All right. Whee. Okay. Okay. All of this is going to need to have stuff. Going the right way, actually, would be helpful. All right. All right. Yes. Let's not connect things that don't need to be connected. That would be really, really awkward. All right. All right. So that should be fine. Let's go ahead and take a PSI and put this here while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking big old windmill up here is going to be the way to go. That's going to be a honking thing to build up over there, but okay. We'll make it work, right? These guys will need grass on top of them. Okay, right, because all of this, right, there's ground here, so. Okay. So I'm going to put some of this in place so that I can see exactly where I cannot run power, right? All right, so that's getting power from the belt. Okay. That's getting power from the belt. That's getting power from belt. Okay. So now, honestly, what I might need to do next, aside from finish completing this, complete that loop, but then I'm going to run this down this way. Heck, and I can even run this down here. Ooh, that would be convenient, actually. Yeah, so I can run this down here to a water source, and I can put the pump down here as well, connected to the mechanical arm, which will grab in place, I think. So, okay. Wonderful. All right, let's go get some copper stuff and finish up the pump and things there. Also, let me go see if I have a mechanical arm that I can use to sort out some stuff. Like, literally sort out stuff. I don't know. All right. I think it's in the smart things. I do have a mechanical arm. Oh, that's nice. I like it when I have things. Okay. Oh, right. Copper. Fluid stuff. All right. Grab some fluid pipes and a mechanical casing. Or copper casing. Yeah, this should be fine, I guess. Should be great. Yeah, I said theoretically I could do this with lava by taking out of the lava truck, kind of like that. Pulling lava from this, I'd have to set it up for it, and then bring it over here. But I don't want to set up another train, so we're just going to continue our coal-powered goodness. Okay, right, so that's going to go there. This might come down this way. And then let's put everything back for a minute. Okay. So grab a mechanical pump. The pump can go here, right? And then this guy will pick up from there and put there. All right, it's clipping. Who cares? We're fine. All right, and then I have some water. Do I have 2 water buckets? Oh, I've got buckets, but only one of them has water in it. Okay. That's cool. Oh, I've got infinite water right here. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and set up that water source. So that can pump into both of those cauldrons and be happy. All right. Cool. So that's good. That'll be a thing. Unfortunately, this means I'm going to be sort of constantly burning coal, but it's only going to be one coal at a time, so I think we'll be okay. I think so. All right. Whew. All right. So here's where things are going to get a little crazy is I need to be able to pull all of the items off of this system that I need to put somewhere else. Okay. Right. So all of the finished goods, they're going to come, right? I'm going to be running stuff this way. All the finished goods are going to be coming off of this. And like the logs and stuff will be here. So I'm not going to be keeping the logs. Well, I probably should at least have some. Well, no, I'm not going to keep the logs up there. They'll turn into planks or they'll get turned into charcoal, right? So I don't have to save those. But all of the stuff I need to save is going to end up coming down here somewhere. So how do I want to do that? And do that in such a way that I can deal with potentially having leftovers that don't. Oh, let's do it this way. Here, we'll do it this way. So I'm going to take hang on. That's the wrong thing. I'm going to need some of those, and I'm going to need some of those. Okay. So let's do it this way. Let's run this over to here. Hope that belt's going to be long enough. Yep. Okay. I might have to kick it out one more in either direction, but we'll just figure that out. Okay, so everything's going to come this way. Except... Actually, let's cut this. Because I just had an idea. So all of this stuff is going to come this way. When it does, I'll have to go around, right? But what if I bring this here? Take a brass tunnel. And I can build an item list for anything I don't... or for anything that I want to keep. I can build an item list and have that running off this way. Okay. And heck, I could even then take that item list, right? Because I think the item list, or the item filter, right? Yeah, I could dupe this filter, and I could say, hey, if I want it, if I want to keep it, it comes out this side, right? And if I don't want it, or if it's not something I'm keeping, send it back this way, and it can get processed again, right, if it needs to. Because sometimes that happens. Because I've got this sort of last-ditch overflow dealy bob here, sometimes, like salt, may come out here that, because it split or something like that, and so ended up over here. So yeah, I think we'll be okay. yeah, we should be fine, I guess. Yeah, I guess. We'll figure it out, but I think we'll be okay. So yeah, it's gonna be a full list, but I don't think it's gonna take the whole thing. All right. So that'll work, and then I can build off of this coming down this way and figure out how I want to get the right things into the right pipes here. Like if I'm doing tomato sauce, I want to be sure that I only get one tomato sauce, and if I want it to come into, because I want it on pasta, I want it to come all the way over here and not get picked up by this. So we definitely have some issues to sort out there. Now I could, I could set up 2 storage units, right? So I could set up, and there would be some duplicates, but I could run meatballs and whatever is going on the pasta over here. I didn't set up a pasta menu, but there isn't that much of it, so it's probably why. Right, so butter, I'm going to keep, so that'll just come straight through and out. But butter, fish, which I'm not, well, yeah, I'm not farming fish yet, but that'll end up over here eventually. Tomato sauce, right, all of that stuff. But I also need to set up a train dispatch system. Okay. And this, I think, is going to be, we'll have to deal with that here too. But so like this, the sandwich shop has this sort of thing where I'm pulling in all of the items for sandwiches, right? They all just pipe through here and get put into storage. Now I can't open these because of these blocks here, but that's the sort of thing that happens. And then I have these controls on here. Let's get rid of stuff here. I have these threshold switches that determine, oh yeah, this is full enough, or not, this is full enough, or perhaps not full enough. Go get me bread, or get me cheese, or whatever, right? And then that works the dispatch system and all of this stuff. So yeah, so the fun here is going to be, am I making pasta or pizza, and where are things going to go? Okay. And I think it's going to be okay, right? I don't think it's going to be overly crazy, but then again, it might be overly crazy. I don't know. There's a lot of overly crazy happening here, so I don't know. All right, so I think I've gone as far as I can with this without power. Okay, because now I have to power all of this stuff. All right, I've got to. All right, the pump's got to do its thing. All of this stuff has to be running, and I have to connect up all of this stuff. Okay, now some of this won't be too bad. Like, okay, those two are already connected. depending on... Depending on some other stuff here, right? I could put like a large... I could put a large cogwheel on this, which will connect it to that. It'll spin slower, but the rate of spin only controls how far the fan blows, not how fast it processes things. Hey, Alex, with the raid. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Those of you who are new here at Music Free Gaming, I've only recently started streaming again on Twitch, but I'm a family-friendly streamer playing Minecraft mostly, and I'm in Create Mod, and right now I'm trying to build a factory that will make pizza and also pasta. So yeah, we're trying to figure all of this stuff out. It's gonna be great. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. So yeah, let's get this. Might get back into Minecraft if you had a good server. Yeah, I understand that. So right now I'm playing solo. I am on an SMP, but that SMP is kind of dead at the moment. We're waiting for the next season to start. But yeah, I on the other hand just wanted to play Create Mod because I love Create Mod. I love all of this automation and stuff, and man, this is just what I do. Do I need members for that server? I think I don't run the server, so I don't have so I don't know. I think for the moment they might be okay, but again, I don't run the server. I just got invited to it, so it's a server run by Tinker77 over on YouTube. Okay. All right, so I'm going to have to set up the list for this. I'm going to have to set up power over here. Oh, and I'm going to have to figure out how all of my stored things, which I think if I run this way a little bit, I can set up the train dispatch system and the storage coming this way. Okay. That could be fine. That could work out. And then I'm going to basically bring all of the items over this way. And I think this is where I'm going to need to do a little bit of magic selection stuff so that if the pizza button gets hit, the items go down the pizza line. And if the pasta button gets hit, the items go down the pasta line. And we don't have any weird confusion, right? Also, some of this is going to get weird because I need to be sure that the ingredients, especially for the pizza, the pasta is really simple, but the pizza, I need to be sure that the items are coming down into the right topping. So, yeah, that's going to be like, if I want a cheese and bacon pizza, the bacon actually has to come out the first topping. But I guess I could come out the second topping as long as I've locked that first one. But yeah, I guess that's a thing. Okay. Favorite pizza. My favorite pizza is actually Italian sausage and green chili. Like green chilies diced up. Ooh, so good. Especially get some good spicy ones. Tasty. You could also throw some onions on there too if you want a little bit of extra vegginess, but okay. So yeah, I think we're good. Also, right, I needed to set fire to that, which will be a thing. Ghost pepper pizza, not quite that much, but some nice like hatch green chilies or something like that tend to work out okay. Jalapenos are a reasonable substitute, but jalapenos don't taste as good as chilies. All right. So let's take a look then at what's going to happen over here because. Okay. So we're going to have some ground, obviously, coming this way. I'm going to need to set up a windmill. Buffalo chicken's not bad. I've had buffalo chicken pizza before. That's been pretty tasty. It depends though on the buffalo sauce. Because I've had some buffalo sauce that just tastes nasty. And it's like all metallic and stuff. Is that house weird? Oh, that house is weird. I ran a train through it. Okay. No, it's like, yes, this house is weird. Okay. Okay. We're fine. Everything's great. Yeah, so. But yes, I have had some tasty buffalo chicken before. Buffalo chicken pizza. That's like, yep. All right, so if I were to run power this way, I could actually tap into this belt, honestly. And if I do that, I think I may want to come through with the drill and do one more row here of clearing this out, so I've got some room. So let's do that. Let's find inventory space. That would be lovely. Right. Okay. Drill, track, and coal. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to start this back this way. Okay. Breakfast pizza and dessert pizza. I've had some good dessert pizzas. I'm not typically into a breakfast pizza. I like breakfast burritos more than breakfast pizza, but oh, it could all be tasty. This is the way to do it, I tell you. Dig it out by hand? Nah, we'll just let the machine do it. Okay, make sure I'm not going to accidentally hit my machinery over here. Okay, we're good. We're fine. All right. I'm going to take a look, too, and just see. Okay, I still have some cargo space here, so. Maverick gas stations have good breakfast burritos. Interesting. We actually have a Maverick here. I was a little surprised. Maverick doesn't typically make it all the way out to Colorado, but I know they tend to be something that pushes a little bit more Utah, Idaho type space. All right. All right, there we go. And because my inventory space is a hot mess. All right. It's called the Moab burrito. Is it named after the high explosives? So that's not a torch. Nice Moab bomb, you know. Top. Eggs, ham, cheese. Eggs, ham, sausage, and cheese all in one. Ooh. That sounds tasty. Oh, okay. It's a sheep. We're good. Mother of all burritos. Okay. I used to play flight sims as a kid, and yeah, the number of games I had where I had to drop Moab bombs was, well, it's more than one, I think. That's 1,000 calories. Yeah. Enjoy half your calorie intake in one burrito. Yeah. I'll tell you, as somebody who is trying to not be the size of a small truck, that could be a problem. Okay, let's get over here, clean this carrot off here, because nobody wants carrots on their pizza. That would just be silly. All right. All right, so now we've got a little bit of space here. So now I could pull in. All right. Yeah, I guess that's true. Who am I to argue, you know? I'm a big believer, too, in you on what you like, man. If you like carrots or pineapple or asparagus on your pizza, go for it, man. But carrots, I think, would be a little too sweet. Just, if you're talking about general flavor profile of a pizza, it tends to be a little more savory. I think carrots are the wrong flavor of sweet for a pizza. It's just like sweet potatoes would be kind of wrong on a pizza. Pineapple works because it's acidic and sweet, and it really is a complement to something like ham or pepperoni. But carrots, I think there's a little something weird on that, I think. Okay, so, all right, so I'm just running back and forth here. You know, it's all right. It's all good. All right, that goes there. There's an Idaho pizza flavor. It's just potatoes on pizza. See, I could see that. Potatoes don't bring a lot of flavor to the party, though. That's why they're great as a base on lots of other things, right? So if you want to do, gotta get power over there too. Right, so if you want to do like a casserole or a skillet dish, like a breakfast skillet, I used to do those every morning, which was, I would do potatoes and sometimes sweet potatoes, usually a collection of beans, or I used to do chorizo, but I've been kind of cutting back on meat. So I've just been doing beans. And then usually some jalapenos or some chilies to add a little extra spice to it. And sometimes some taco seasoning or salsa or something. Tasty. But yeah, potatoes and rice, they have the same use. They well, a meat pile can be a salad. Yeah. But yeah, it's just a matter of let's get something that's going to be a base. So yeah, potatoes, rice, pasta, egg noodles, they all form that same group of kind of flavorless filler that you add flavor to, right? That helps cut down your extras, whatever you're putting on it. So putting that on pizza where you've got the crust that already fills that role just feels like it would be a little bit weird, but yeah. Also, I need to figure out how I want to get power up to this thing. I suppose what I could do, if I'm coming off here, I could run up to that belt. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. If I come off of... Ooh, I gotta be a little careful here. I'm not coming up the middle here, and I have to come up on both sides. Okay, this'll make sense. Kate's chain drive. People put tofu in the crust or chicken tenders. You know, I'm glad they like that. I'm not going to say I like it, but I'm glad they do. All right, so cool. So this will go this way. Yeah, I'll need to continue running these down here to pick up the items. So as long as I don't interfere with those, I should be okay. All right. All right, so yeah, that should work. Do I have gearboxes on me? I don't think I do. Okay. All right, so that's going to power up this way. Okay. So that'll get power up here. I might need to slap a... oh, that's not going to work at all. Darn it. The reason this isn't going to work is this will send both of these going in the same direction, and they actually have to go in opposite directions. So that is not going to work. All right, you know what? This flour and those seeds, they just need to be somewhere else. Thank you very much. All right. So this is not going to cut it. So it looked like a good idea, but not so much. You know, I'm really bad at trying to make this jetpack do what I want it to do. Yeah, create mod is all sorts of fun. Now I play, if you use the command !mod pack, it'll take you to a page on Mondritz that's got all the mods I'm using here. Create by itself is great. You get windmills, you get steam power, you get trains, all sorts of good stuff. Most of this is just vanilla create. I do have a handful of other create add-ons as well. Farmer's Delight, which is not create specific, but also create food, and create slice and dice for a lot of the extra food and food processing I want to do. And it is a lot of fun. If you like doing redstone or redstone automation, anything like that, create is a fabulous mod for you. Also, I think create is simpler than doing redstone because it's a lot more visual. It's easier to see what exactly is going on. Like, let's see, where would be a good... I mean, okay, if we could come down here to the sandwich shop. You only did redstone mini games? Yeah. Yeah, see, this is a similar thing. This shop, you built like 9. Nice. Yeah, see, this place builds sandwiches. This is my sandwich shop. And it's a similar idea. Stuff comes in, and each of these sections, the lava, this cooks because I'm turning wood into charcoal. You know, this tunnel does, or this path does nothing. This one slices, this one smokes, so it cooks things. Okay. And then it just loops around. It gets sorted through here and back. That part's really, really simple. Where things get complicated is where I'm doing signaling here for all of the ingredients for the sandwiches. But most of this is actually a fairly simple process. So yeah, you can build really complicated things by just, daisy chaining a bunch of little things together. Like this setup, I have it turned off at the moment, but this setup crafts. It's got cobblestone generators here, but it runs gravel, sand, glass, quartz, gold. I don't know what. There's a whole bunch of other things in this thing. What does this do? It's like all of these, blackstone and all of this stuff. I set it up in a lot of ways so I can get quartz and so I can get gold. But yeah, it's really slick. Okay. So, what am I doing now? And yeah, and it's fun. You can power things just using windmills. You can use water wheels. You can build steam engines. In fact, my YouTube channel, I had a tutorial up, last week or the week before on how to build steam engines in Create Mod. No, I don't have a link. But yeah, it's all sorts of fun stuff. Okay, so. Alright, so I think this is... so that's going to get power up there. I've got to get power to those machines. I'm going to have to be sure all the belts are spinning the right... Wow. Hang on. I can't do this. Most complex minigame you made in Minecraft was Dicey Dungeons. Okay. Roll of a dice to tell you to dig out your opponent's sand pile and grab treasure. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice. I'm not much of a minigame maker myself. I did do in Tinker World, the vanilla SMP I play on, or vanilla plus, kind of like sort of like Hermitcraft. It's vanilla plus. I did Pac-Man, where there are, I think I ended up having to put in 6 Ravagers in the Pac-Man maze, and your job is to run around and hit, I think 6 or 8 buttons throughout the maze. And that was just really simple. The catch, what took the time was just getting the maze. Everything else was fairly straightforward. Because then it's just, I'm building a giant AND gate to, once you hit all the buttons, then it opens the door so you can escape. And that's how you win. So that was fairly straightforward. Okay, so that's powered by the belt. These guys. All right, I'm gonna have to get power. Icky poo. How am I gonna get power to those? All right, let's grab some cogs. See, I think the way this is gonna end up coming is. Hermitcraft made a game like that in season 6 or 7. You might. They may have. I didn't start watching Hermitcraft until it was the tail end of season 7, so I missed a lot of that stuff. You know, it's not like I'm building decked out or anything crazy like that. Okay. I need to be sure everything spins the right way, but I think that'll work. That'll at least get that stuff connected. Those will all be connected. I think what I can do... That'll crank that up. Yeah, decked out... I didn't see a lot of the original decked out, but decked out 2 was... That was impressive. That was impressive that it was able to do so much with vanilla mechanics. You know, I think some people have set up minigame servers for Decked Out too. I know, was it Wild West Dan had a server for his community that had Decked Out 2 on it. He set up a couple of command blocks to help reload things and stuff, but okay, so all right, so I think what I might have to do is if I take this and a shaft, I never liked using shafts and belts the way I'm about to, but sometimes you just kind of need to. So I could take that up like that. Heck, I could probably even take that out. If I do it this way. There we go. Because I just need I do need a gearbox to change the direction of this. But I could take that and, oops, a belt. And I can run the belt across like that. And so if I need to, because the slicer has to go in a certain direction. So if I need to, there's room, I can put another gear shift or a gearbox in there to reverse that. Okay, so that would all be powered there. Oops. I just fall off things. I'm good at that. I kind of want to run this power this way over to this. So, you know what I could do? Okay, so that's got to go... We need a cog there. I could take this like... Oops, not like that. Go up this way. And that goes down that way. And if I rotate this like that... All right. So that goes there. That's fine. It's just facing the wrong way. And then I can run... Oh, I'm going to need to make another gearbox, but... And if I need to, because these have to blow down, I may need another gearbox to change the direction, but I've got room there. Okay. That is just jacked up. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. All right. You know, I've built uglier. I don't know when, but I've definitely built uglier contraptions. But this'll totally work. It'll be fine. Everything will be lovely. Okay. So yeah, I'll have to double check the direction that's blowing. I'll have to double check the direction this is spinning for the slicer. Okay. And then I actually should set up filters for these, but I think they'll be okay. All right. And then there and there. Oh, right. I need to power this. Okay. We'll do this way. This goes there. That goes there. Ha ha! A wise man once said, I have the power. Okay. Cool. So that'll go that way. And I think all of this is now basically powered down here. And then it's just a matter of getting power up to... Jeez, I keep falling off the belts. Okay. No, I'm just a yo-yo. Sorry. I'm just going to yo-yo. Talk about, you know, YOLOing your way through life. I just yo-yo my way through life. It's a thing. It happens. Jeez. I have the parkour skills of a blind drunken ferret, so, you know, got that going for me. All right. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. Probably on Saturday, I'm going to have to get a big flippin' windmill built so that I can actually power all of this nonsense. But that's okay. That is just fine. We're going to be okie dokie. But I definitely want to thank all of you for hanging out with me today. This has been fun. Also, I want to give a special shout out over there in the end credits, once they roll, for my supporters over at musicfreegaming.com. For some reason, they are just not rolling, which is a thing, I guess. But I do have awesome... There they go. There are my supporters. Yeah, over at musicfreegaming.com, paid supporters obviously get their names in the end credits, but they also get early access to my podcast, behind the scenes newsletter stuff. That's really cool. Discounts on merch, all that good stuff. So check that out. Also, I just rolled out a new line of merch, the Awesome and Amazing line. So check that out too. And let's see. I don't think I'm not sure if we're big enough to raid. Let's see if there's anyone around before I go running off into the ether. Oops, that's the wrong button. Let's see. Is anybody... No, not really. Not really. So we'll go ahead and end it here today. But again, next stream will be Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.